Hello and welcome to Squibblenuts videos for younger artists, art for younger viewers. This is where we got to last week, or the other day I should say, and I wanted to continue this drawing and get ourselves a better picture. And I noticed that I know we're going to go there and put those in later on in black or a darker colour, but at the moment they don't look like the sketch, so part of the sketch which I don't particularly like, so I rub them out and put those back in with the other pencil I like to use, which is not so sharp, though it will be sharper later. We will use a sharp one later on. I just thought it looked a bit out of place there, and I'm just gonna look at this picture. I've been sitting and looking at it and I'm thinking, that's a little bit long, that's a bit short. The arm would probably come back there, and you'd probably see part of his arm there as he moves back. He's swinging his other arm backwards like that. We need to change that line to sort of halfway there and not bending from here. Should be bent at the knee, I think, not at the hip. So we'll rub that one out, or that bit out, like so, and then we shall put that back down like that. Do that other angle in there, make sure they're parallel with one another, and then we want to bend sort of that angle, so we can take that one in, bring that one forward. As you can see, it's a little bit out. We'll put a bit of a bend in there, and we'll rub out the other one so you can see the new angle that we're going for. That ain't right, so we'll rub that out. That's more, a little bit wobbly there. We'll re-emphasise those bits there. There we go, putting them back in. We'll rub that out in a minute. We've got a little radius in there, and I think that would probably go like that, and then that one would go like that, and a bit more angle on that one. This sort of thing we'll finalise when we do the final part of the drawing, and we get him better shaped. So I think that stuck out a bit too much, so we'll rub that right out and start that bit again, because he's too long in the thigh there. And I'll go back to pencil, and then we'll try and get that a bit more square at the back, radius at the front maybe, making it look better, keeping the lines parallel with each other. Do the radiuses, get that bit in there, extend it with the foot. That angle there is this angle here, and that would be, but I'm going to rub that out and on that one, but that's the angle we're going for in relation to his head. There is that angle there. Sort of the angle we're looking for. Maybe a bit wider in the leg, because this one leg's wider than that one, so we're widen that leg up. It's all about trying out and rubbing down. I hope you've been having a go and I've got your own characters started. Maybe not, maybe better than this one actually, probably, more than likely, because I'm not used to drawing Minecraft characters as such, because I've never really tried it before until the other day. So but it's coming along, it's getting there, and we're both basically starting at the same time, so we will get good together. A bit more of help from me, and you'll be able to do it probably better than me. Eventually. Just need to keep practicing them angles, especially this 3/4 angle, which is the diamond shape on its side. That's the best way I can describe it. That doesn't sound too complicated. hope you understood that in the last video and it didn't confuse you too much, but it's the easiest way I can think to relay it to you, as a sort of teaching you, making it as simple as possible, so you don't end up saying, oh, I can't do it because I don't understand what he's talking about. So I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible when I do it. So if I use some big words, I'll try and explain. If I realise I've said them, I'll try and make it easier next time. So I've got to say my eyelash ink falling out. There you go. That's what happens when you're trying to draw something. You get itchy nose, or you'll get a itch somewhere that you can't reach at the time because you've got both hands in use doing. I hold my tablet with one hand so it don't fall off my lap, and obviously I've got the pen in the other hand, so that means I can't use that hand. I shall rub that out because there's not no line there. Try and clear that out a bit. So there you go, that's a bit better. I think that's a lot better than it was. Let's say about this head, I don't know if it's too big in that dimension there, so we may have to just modify that slightly, bring that down a bit. That's better. That's a bit better, yes. Right, now we've got these rough marks, so I'm going to rub these out because the eyes are not squares, are they there? Got more to them than that, so we'll concentrate on this face and the side of the hair today in this 10 minutes that we've got, and try and get those eyes in nicely. But I think the body itself is not too bad. We need to put lines on the floor here so we can see, or some scribble on the floor so we can see that he's actually touching ground, which will make it more, instead of floating in the air. We don't want our character floating in the air, do we? So that's better, looking better, definitely. And then we can go in and do the sharpness stuff, sharpen detail, I should say, on the head. So we bring it in a bit closer. You won't need to do this because you're doing it on pen and paper. You will have your eyes to be able to see it better. Pen to draw the details in. Now we will have to go over the whole figure with a darker pencil so that we can really define the lines better. You don't matter about rubbing it out now because you're going to be getting your finished lines in there best you can. Of course you'll have probably got more steadier hands than me and you'll be able to get straighter lines. I try and do my best. I've not drawn with using matte really much. I usually do my drawings with pencil and paper too, so I'm just getting to master this pen and pad, and it's taken a little bit of time to get used to it, but I'm on the way. I'm on my way. It's getting better at it myself, so I'm learning as well as you, but I'm obviously on a different thing. I'm learning to get my pad working properly and clean all the rubbish out. Oh, we don't want that there now because we're going to colour that in maybe, if you wish. And we can colour it in, or we can leave it in a flat white box, but I think it looks so much better once it's coloured in as well. It helps add to the character, and try and clean up these edges. If you're not very good at keeping within the line, don't worry, it's not required. You can still make a good drawing without having to have all your lines perfectly, like so. Alright, so let's do the eyes. Let's go on. Oh no, I nearly forgot. He's got eyebrows, hasn't he? Yeah, he's got the eyebrows. Now eyebrows, if we put the two lines in, I mean, it depends how high, or if you want one up, one down, it's up to you, or you can have them just straight. It's entirely up to you. I was thinking of having them at an angle. I don't know what expression that will create, but do two little parallel boxes like that, almost look like eyes, don't they? But we know they're the eyebrows, so we just got a little box mark there. Don't forget these are little cubes as well. They're just a little bit smaller, and we can only see two sides of them. And this one, you won't even see the back side of that, or the underside, or the back. You can only see that face there on this view. Seeing that, try and make that out. And we'll put his eyes in, which are... oh, I didn't do that very well, did I? Let's do that again. Oops, step back on mine. That's my rubbing out. And then we can try again. That's it, one. Not too far apart. Not too big a gap there, because the nose on a face normally is an eye distance, exactly one eye between the pupil of that eye and the pupil of that eye is one eye, basically. You've got pupil, 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 and they're all the same distance apart, basically. That's the best way I can describe that. And then of course we've got his mouth, which I'd say was as long as his eyes, the two eyes all together, up in there. So if you measure that line down there and there and there, then you'll know you're in line with his eyes. I'll just clean that bit off because that went a bit long. And as I say, if we put that little line in there, it's not easy because it's so small, but we get it in there, and then get that line there, same angle as that one there, and we can either blacken that in, unless you want him to have teeth, of course. If you want him to have teeth, then obviously you will have to rub that out. So what do you think? I think we should leave it white actually now I've done it. Let's block that out. Leave the little line for the teeth. Clean that out. It's a bit fiddly, but you can obviously do it a lot bigger than me. It don't matter what size you do it, as long as you do it big enough to be able to see inside the mouth, like so. And then we'll put his eyes, we'll give him a, I'll put his eyes up here. I think they're little squares as well, so that's easy to draw. And we can put them back like that, and then we can continue this line like the same as the face, the mouth I mean, and put that little mark like that in, so it gives us the 3D effect of his eyes. I'll do that first really, like that, and then we'll block his eyes in like so. Little blocks like that. You can have them wherever you want. You can have them facing left, right, cross-eyed. It's up to you really. I'll let you decide that one. And then we've got the hairdo, which goes, it does have a bit of a, sometimes it has down the front. It's up to you really how you want to do your hair. And then we have the sideburn, which goes just before the ear, and we have the ear, and then we have the hair going down to there. So it's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, that bit, but that's where the ear would be, like so. We would do a sort of a G shape with a, instead of going up, go down, like that. I also do it, it's a C really, C with a little extra bit on the tail, a little tail on the end. We'll probably do the job that you want. That gives us that angle and gives us that shape and everything done. Done the eyebrows, done his eyes, done his mouth, done his ear, so we can then move on to the body. Right, so we'll go over our lines straight as we can, like so. That should have been shaped like that, and that one goes down there, and follow our lines best we wish, you know, the best we can, and what we think is okay. If you don't like them, don't worry, you can always rub them out. Never forget that. You can always rub it out if you don't like the way it's going, and start again. So take your time, don't get frustrated, just practice and you'll get there eventually, and then you'll be making these wonderful Minecraft figures in any shape you want, doing whatever you want, wearing whatever you want. I'm going to do some clothes, and we'll do some hats maybe, make some real characters out of them rather than just a basic character that you normally get to see. That's supposed to go up there at that point. Always make sure you go to your corners with this, because he is a box after all, and that means his body is probably coming down there. Oh, which means his legs are out, but that's alright. We can bring him right up to there so it looks like it's still part of his leg. We can change that angle with the leg maybe if we need to. You probably won't need to, but I see the need to do that. I'll sort that out in a minute. Let's get these lines in the box for the hand there. Right, let's open this up a bit so I can see better. That's what I couldn't see very well. See, now you're still, even though you're done your preliminary drawing, your starter drawing, it's still time to change it. If you don't like something that's not right in it, you've got time to change it now. So it's not finished till it's done, as they say. Alright, I've done that one, but I'll do it again. And then we'll get this line on the knee, like so. Continue that line right down. Start having a bit of a clean up, so we don't get confused with our other lines. Let's move that up a bit. That's better. I'll make that bigger. I'm going to go full 20 minutes by the looks of it. I missed the 10 minutes altogether. Got so involved, so involved there, I forgot my time. Till I got my timer. But never mind. We'll finish it off in the next video anyway, and move on to something else. Perhaps you could suggest something else if you wish to want me to draw something else, like Enderman or pig or cow or any of those sort of characters. Just leave a comment and let me know, and I will take it into mind and start thinking about doing one of those. But if you don't say nothing, I will continue doing whatever I want to do until you tell me otherwise. Say, oh, I want you to do this, I want to do that. If you don't tell me, I won't know. So leave a comment and a like as well would be nice, and we will endeavour to do whatever we can to please you. Okay, so if that's what you want me to draw, let me know and I will do it for you. So anyway, we haven't got any more time left, so I'm going to have to back out of this and have a look. And it's not looking too bad. It's quite, oh sorry, I hit the mic there, my hand as I moved. It's not looking too bad. It's coming out pretty well. I'm quite pleased with that. It's turned out really well. I've lost my mouse. Oh, there it is. Alright, so it's almost 20 minutes, so I'll just let you look at that picture and see how it's come out. It's not too bad, is it? It's not too shabby, as Paul Soares would say. I'm a keen fan of Paul Soares, by the way. I watch all his videos, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. I just thought I'd mention that before I leave you. So next time we come back, I'll do something else. I'll finish this one off offline, and then I'll colour it in maybe. I don't know yet. Colour it in maybe. Finish it off online and offline, I should say. And then next time we can start something new. Okay. Right. So don't forget to let me know if you want anything in particular. If you do, send me a message. Okay. Squibblenuts out. Happy drawing. Bye for now.